Welcome to Pipebomb Radio NYC. Sponsored by Raz Energy, Steiner Sports, and Super Draft Pro. Here is your host, the one, the only, Ricky, the Master of Mayhem, Litwinkowich. All right, welcome to Pipebomb Radio NYC. A really great show for you guys today. I'm here with Lars. Lars, how's it going?
Going great. Great to have this guy with a great band and everything. So, yeah.
And we introduce you, Rokk from XSkull8. Rokk, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. Just off work. Glad to be here.
Technology. What a great thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I love it.
I will mention this is the second take, so you know we're gonna really get into it again.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to ask again about Captain Morgan's revenge.
Yeah.
The meaning of Captain Morgan's revenge.
Yeah. A short story. We got drunk. There was a revenge next day. That's basically it. And it was before I don't know, or it was just that we were drunk, that we did not figure out that there's an album and a song from Ailstorm. We were that stupid to name ourselves after that. I don't know. But we did got sponsorship from one of the firms that sells Captain Morgan in Slovenia. Yeah.
That's the great part of it.
Yeah, we got a few boxes of Captain Morgan.
Are you still in touch with them? Because I could use a few boxes of Captain Morgan.
No, and I don't drink Captain Morgan anymore.
Oh!
I wonder why.
All right. The transition from Captain Morgan's to XSkull8, give us a little bit of a detail on that.
Yeah. So there was a change. Many changes. Many changes. Like we're on our third guitarist and our second drummer. From beginning Captain Morgan's Revenge and from now to XSkull8. And the name change happened in 2020. March the 1st, 2020. When we signed our first label deal. And we renamed ourselves because the simple reason that our previous manager had, he said that you do not measure dicks with nuclear blast. So, yeah, hence the XSkull8. And because our music escalated with the new crew, a new producer and everything like that, we thought that would be a suiting name, XSkull8. And also, I have it on my back. It's a tattoo. It's a skull with an X behind it and an 8 on the forehead. So, yeah.
All right, Lars, go ahead. Hit him with the heavy questions.
The heavy questions. What is his name? Bosjan, that have your fan page, right? Or?
Whose?
Your fan page there that you have on Facebook.
Yeah.
Is his name Bosjan that have that?
The fan group actually group page.
The group.
XSkull8 family. Well, it's run by us, but Bosjan is like one of the biggest fans of the band. Like
that's how I discovered your band. He posted something and I saw it, and then I listened to that song. What is it called? Sweet Revenge or something? Or what is it? No, I don't remember the name of the. Anyways, he posted that track, and I listened to that, and then I listened to the whole album, and I really fucking love the whole album. It's so great.
Thanks, man.
So I have to ask, since they're not available currently right now, give us a rundown and like a little bit of like a positivity that each member of the band throws toward the building of all the songs, the collaborations in studio, etc.
Cool. Well, the band is not just four of us; it's like 12 people. But if we're talking about the guys on the stage, it's like I don't know, Klamen, the drummer. He's a light technician for. I mean, one of the biggest light technicians in Slovenia. He actually tours with Tarja, ex Nightwish and stuff like that. He's a big deal. So he's technically very strong in that area. So and he's very precise. You know, he knows what he wants. He also plays on a metronome and stuff like that. So he's very strict, and that's because we're not, and that's why we need him to be. So that's his part. Next part is Johnny. Johnny is like a superhero on a guitar. It's like I have an idea, you know. I have an idea. I have a dream of what I would like this song to be, to sound like, and it's just like Bluetooth. Tick, tick, tick. Johnny just fills it and just pours it out. So Johnny is my go-to guy when making new music. And Nate is the bass guy. He is also like, I mean, he's the logistics, let's say, guy. Also very strict. Also great working habits. So you know that if you're going recording, if you're going in the studio next week, he's gonna be ready for sure. So yeah, I can. Those are the guys I can really count on.
Now you mentioned the four, and what about the other eight? Like
Yeah,
just
well,
in collaboration.
yeah. It's our producer Matej Pechavar is one of them from Cosmosonic Studio. Um, every song before we make demos at home and before we hit the studio, it's we communicate with him a lot, changing the songs, building up everything. So when we come to the studio, it's like really, really fast. We know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and it's just like 3, 4 songs per day um, on an instrument. I say, like we can record drums in one day for 3 or 4 songs. So it's really fast because we work on all of our songs together before, and none of our songs would sound like it sounds without Matej's involvement. That's the studio. Then we have live sound. It's Abe. He was one year he was pronounced the loudest sound technician in Slovenia. So yeah, he's not the loudest anymore, but he is still probably the greatest. And when people come to festivals and they're like, "Oh my God, dude, you had like, we're like the smallest bands. I don't know, we're opening the festival, and they're like, people are saying you were the only band with really really great sound." And yeah, that's Abe. He knows what he's doing, and also it's like he prepares everything in advance. Comes to rehearsals, records rehearsals, tweaks it at home, and then when he comes to live show, it's everything's ready. He knows what to do. So that's the sound. We have you need to have a driver, reliable driver. It's Alan, takes us everywhere. He's got a van. He took us to Poland and stuff. So he's really, really, really great guy. Then we have our baby manager. Her name is Tina, and she's also our PRist and stuff like that. She's all arounder, and we like to call her the boss. Not really. It's not the director. It's the second in charge. You know.
The assistant.
Yeah, the assistant. But she's like she's the one that yells at people, so we don't look bad.
Sign some of those up for over here, please.
Yeah, we all need one of those. So that's Tina. Then it's Susanna. Without Susanna, we would not be here because she's actually the boss. She runs the merch store. She runs the finances of the band. Like, we need to pay for a studio, but we can't afford right now. Susanna will take care of it. Yeah, she's our label inside the label. So that's that. Simon, our photographer. Since we got Simon for our photographer, we got couple of people asking us if we need any new members, because we look so good on our photos. They want to join the band. Yeah, Simon is great. He's pretty great. Yeah. So I don't know who else. Yeah, we got video crew, Mirror to Mirror. Great guys. If you guys watched our videos, they're all made by Mirror to Mirror production. Vital, Leia, great guys. Great work. It's great working with all of our crew, because it's not just everybody's got a job they had to do. It's like we're all working together for better results in every aspect. So that's really what I love about our, I don't know how many member band.
But it's always good to it's always good to know that when you have so many members of a crew, that when it comes down to doing a production spot, I know everybody's getting together, throwing in the creative ideas, and it always makes any project better when you have a good team like that.
Yeah. Because everybody knows somebody that can help us with something, you know. And also, like you said, the creativity, the ideas, and how to make something if we don't already have it and stuff like that. It's just great.
Just have to say that song that I referred to, My Worst Enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Great video too. Love it.
That was, I think that was one of our first videos. Actually, it was, I think, the second video we did with the crew. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned that you had been over to Poland, or what did you say?
Yeah, we played on, it's next to Stodola, there was a stage for Live Europe.
Okay. Have you been to any other countries in Europe doing gigs, like Sweden, for example?
No, not really. We're hoping to do it next year.
Yeah.
We're gathering some contacts. We're doing research and stuff, and getting more information about how to do it, where to do it, and stuff. So, really hoping to make a short, quick hit and run tour next year. But like I said, we'll see. It's not an easy task.
No.
Okay, we have first of the two tracks from you guys. Coming up first is A Minute for Tomorrow by XSkull8, and when we come back, we'll get to know the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Breaking all the mirrors, not to see my true face. Save a minute for tomorrow. Not going anywhere. Save a minute for tomorrow. Now I want you to stay. And you learn to love those sorts of pieces of me. Those sorts of pieces of me. Save a minute for tomorrow. Not going anywhere. Save a minute for tomorrow. Now I want you to stay. Save a minute for tomorrow. Not going anywhere. Anytime you learn to love all those sorts of pieces of me. Anytime you learn to love all those sorts of pieces of me.
Pain Train, Pipebomb Productions, and the Playmakers blog are now both partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is now your new home for all fan merchandise from the MLB, the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, MLS, NASCAR, WWE, international soccer leagues, and golf. Check out the links below for everyday deals on fanatics.com. All right, and we're back with Rokk from XSkull8. That was a minute for tomorrow. Bro, I got to tell you, before Lars introduced me to this, okay, I had seen the logo, and I'm like, first off, I like skulls. I love old tribals and stuff like that. If you ever get to see any of my material, I'll gladly send you the merch page. You can go through that shit like crazy. This song here has a lot of energy in it. I love the guitar riffs. I love all of the different transitions. Give me a little bit of background on A Minute for Tomorrow.
Well, I can talk about lyrics mostly, because I'm the lyric guy, and it's a song about you might not like me right now, but give it another minute, or just take a break and talk to me tomorrow, and you'll see if I'm the guy you would like. That's why it's and you can when you get to know people for a longer period, you get to know their fails or their faults, the bad stuff, but if you get attached to those people, you learn to love even those parts. And that's basically what song is about. Like, don't make big decisions about liking me or not liking me, or being my friend or not being my friend, just on one one conversation or something like that, because my point of view on that is like the people that know me, like me, and the people that don't even want to bother getting to know me, I don't need them. That's the
Exactly.
whole story.
I can totally
point.
agree with that statement right there.
Yes.
Now, listen, not everybody is great for a palate right off the bat. We all know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it always goes by that saying, don't judge the book by its cover. You never know what you're going to see on that inside. So I could totally understand that. I really can. So. Okay, Lars, next question for you, bro.
What bands / artists are you like influenced by, if any?
Oh, if any. Yes, of course. I mean, the band that actually started everything, like with Captain Morgan's Revenge, and that real rock and roll, actually kind of modern rock and roll vibe was Blackstone Cherry. That was the band that got me in that mood to start to Captain Morgan's Revenge. But then with XSkull8 and with new music, new members and stuff like that, we actually started getting more influenced by bands like, I don't know, Alter Bridge or Five Finger Death Punch, or even some metalcore bands. I don't know, on production parts mostly. Like sounds and guitars and how is everything presented and stuff like that. But I think many like 90s or late 90s bands are we were influenced by in our music.
In some of your tracks, maybe it's just me, but I can hear some like cedar sounds.
Yeah.
Like
I know the band, heard the band, listened to the band before, but it's not intentional, you know. It's not like I'm listening to the band, I'm gonna make a song sound like just like that.
No.
But yeah. If somebody comes to me and says, "Dude, this sounds like, I don't know, Five Finger Death Punch," well, yeah, that's not actually a bad thing, you know.
No, true. But you still have your own sound. But soundtracks, you can hear, like I said, some sounds of Caesar, or like you said, late 90s bands, or like, but it's a mix of a lot.
Yeah.
In your music.
Yeah.
And it's not even a bad thing to say that you have a little bit of a sound, because then you get that assimilation of bands that you follow and the inspirations that you get from those to integrate it into your music. It gives you that, it doesn't steal a feel from another band, but it gives that energy and that vibe that you can fit in with another band from the genre.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. And also that only album that you have released, it's so wide, the music, like harder and then the softer tracks, and like really complement each other.
Yeah, thanks, man. We were trying to do. I mean, I've listened to albums before that. It's from the first to the last song. It's like, if you wouldn't see the track change, you wouldn't know that song it's the next song.
No.
I don't like that, and I also don't like albums that are like 10 songs, but 10 songs are like in all different genres. That's also no for me. When we were working on everything, basically on every song, on this album and on the album we're recording right now, it's that's where Matej, our producer, comes to in the story or something. We need songs and sound of the songs to complement each other and to be basically very similar but different, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you know it's the same band, but the songs are different in energy, in the point of the song, what you're trying to say, and everything like that. But still, you have to know and hear that it's the same band.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the 5 questions of death?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go.
All right. Now, these are for those that have not experienced a Pipebomb Radio NYC interview. The 5 questions of death are 5 questions so that we get to know our artists and the fans get to know the artists a little bit better than what they see on stage and on the internet. Yes, you can call him anytime you like. Okay. First question. Go-to late night snack.
What's nearest in the fridge or something? I don't know. I don't have a go-to because usually I'm too lazy to buy more go-to snacks. So it's just like, okay, today is that. No more popcorn. Okay, I'll eat that. And no more that. Okay, I'll just open the fridge. It's like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, this.
Okay, this is usually the foiled question because there's 3 options for this. And I've already had 2 artists say that they couldn't do it. So I'm still going with the question anyway. You go out to eat. Your side, is it regular fries, curly fries, waffle fries, or sweet potato? Tough choice.
Yeah, I like everything. Let's say regular fries.
Okay.
I don't know why.
And the sub-question...
I'm down with the regular people, you know.
The question is do you like the actual steak fries or the regular straight cut fries?
I don't know. It's just fried potato.
Question 3. If you had a choice of current or past artist, which artist would you contend to do a show with? And not open, you'd be on the main level of the concert.
Me or the band?
You, and then you could probably put the band together with it.
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. Well, one of the artists, it's definitely Phil Collins.
That's
Phil
a very
Collins.
interesting choice. I don't think I've ever experienced anybody say Phil Collins.
I mean, I know I'm gonna do a show with Corey Taylor someday, but Phil Collins is more unlikely, so I'm gonna choose Phil Collins.
Cool.
And if you were to put the band current or present, which one would it be?
I don't know. Killswitch Engage looks like fun crew.
Oh yeah.
Parkway Drive. Oh, I saw a show videos from Vienna. Fuck. The stage was on fire, literally.
Yeah, I know. They do that a lot frequently.
God damn. And I was like, no, I'm gonna see them in Slovenia. They come to Slovenia like every 2 years. And then I saw videos from Vienna and I was like, oh my fucking God. Dumb choices we do.
In no particular order, this is the last question, okay? You do a show or you prep for recording in studio, even recording at home, because I know we dealt with the AKA Worldwide Global Bastard for the last 3 years. Do you have an actual routine that you do before you're going into studio or going on stage or recording a video?
No, not really. I really don't have. I don't know. It's not like I always warm up for a show or I always warm up for a studio session or something. It depends on the day. Depends if it's in the morning or afternoon. Because if it's in the afternoon, then I already spoke enough during the day, so I'm all hyped and warmed up. Um, but if we're doing something in the morning, then I probably will do some warm up exercises. But I don't have some regular routine. It's just the way I feel because um, do warm ups before studio sessions. But when we came for more harsh vocals, I couldn't do it after the warm ups or the lower vocals. I had to be like really, really, I don't know, in silent mode and then just go in the studio and just, okay, do it. Those really, really deep vocals. So long story short, no routine.
Because some people like athletes like to have like chicken before they play a game, or there's a music that they listen to kind of like get an adrenaline or stuff like that. It's always because a lot of people go through those routines, and it's sometimes again it's just it's like a superstitious type thing.
Yeah. I can. I mean, I understand, but I don't like to have some routines or something. I know it's not bad to have them, but I don't have routines with my band. I mean, we do fist bump, but not myself because you never know where you're gonna play it, how you're gonna play it, what the time is gonna be, and everything. And if I want to eat chicken before every show and there's no chicken around, I'll be pissed.
True, it is true. I'm not gonna lie when I say that though.
No routine.
Lars, do you have another question before we get to the next track?
Like a follow-up to the question that I asked before with influence, but now, like, if you grew up listening to any special artists, like, or if your parents like played anything that you grew up listening to, or like that.
I think I started really listening to music when I was old enough. It's not like my mom would play music and I would learn from that. And I had a lot of bands. I was in high school, I think, when we still bought CDs. You guys are old enough, you know what CDs are. So I was usually buying original soundtracks from movies that I liked, and I got to know bands like 12 Stones. Nobody in Slovenia knows 12 Stones. I know 12 Stones. I knew Cedar, Evanescence, Nickelback, Corey Taylor. Actually, there was a song from Corey Taylor, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy, Corey Taylor? It's a nice song, but who is he? And then I did the research with the internet, and I found Stone Sour and Slipknot, and off we go. So there were a lot of bands, a lot of influences. Like I don't know, Papa Roach also one of those. Sum 41. So yeah. I grew up on many bands. Also Elvis, and I don't know. One of my first CDs that I bought for myself was Best of John Williams, the composer that did like E.T., Superman, Star Wars, and stuff like that. And whenever I want to try out a new sound system, I put that CD in. Yeah. Because it's like fucking amazing. Yeah. That or Celine Dion. She's also great.
So do you remember the first ever like album or CD that you bought yourself?
Yeah, that was the Star Wars, John Williams. Yeah. But the first CD that I got was when my mom brought to me double album from Elvis Presley. That was my first CD ever.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
All right, we have another track here from XSkull8. It is entitled Leaves Are Falling. This is Pipebomb Radio NYC, the Master of Mayhem, the Viking, and Rokk from XSkull8. We will be right back.
Struggling through the water, through deep seas of life, losing yourself, fake smile at a time, watching seasons passing, snow hides all the lights, one spring returns, clears up the night.
Trained Pipe Bomb Productions brings to you Bowflex. Bowflex brings you an amazing line of workout equipment such as bikes, elliptical machines, home gyms, treadmills, weights and benches, and the Journey digital fitness system, which includes perks like Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, Disney+, HBO, and Journey Radio. Check out the link below for more info on how to create your gym away from the gym. That was Leaves Are Falling from XSkull8 here on Pipebomb Radio NYC. Dude, I gotta say, that is one goddamn amazing track you got there.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Very much so.
So, dude, you gotta give me a little bit of a back history on the making of the track.
Yeah. I mean, Leaves Are Falling. It's firstly about communicating with people. Tell me your problems and I'll take them with me. I think you can have a better life like sharing your problems with other people. And when we get old, when we get in the autumn of our lives, we can look back and just laugh at stuff that we thought were problems, you know. That's the main point of the song. And the video, the video was shot in basically, we put in hours. It was shot in one day, the whole video, on 2 different locations because there was a curfew because it was a COVID season, and it was a curfew, so we had to be home by 9 p.m. and we wanted to shoot a video with night, you know. We needed black forest with lights behind us, and it was like, okay, fuck, let's do it fast. So yeah, and everything, and even the stuff we did with kids and with other actors during the day was everything was so I don't know, on time. It was like, okay, do we need any more shots? No, fuck, get out, you in, let's go. Fucking shit, it was horrible. It was really horrible. Yeah,
I'm sure that must have been really crazy.
Yeah. It was actually quite like this, and we got all of the shots. And then there comes the editing, and we were all like, "Okay, now what? What do we shoot? What's the story behind it? What do we want?" Because we didn't have time like discuss it through the day and check the shots and stuff like that. It was just like, so just go, you know. I'll kick doors, wow, going in.
Yeah, all of that in and out shit.
What?
Well, I'm pretty sure with the budget, with all of the in and out stuff that was going on and all of the craziness, I'm sure that had to have an effect.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't cost us nothing more. It's like, our budget is this. Take it or leave it. You know? It's going to take 3 days. Well, I don't care. Our budget is this.
Well, you guys did really put in a lot of hard work on the song itself and the video. And I got to tell you, man, that album art is just really fucking amazing.
Yeah.
For the track?
Yeah.
Or for the album?
The one that we actually got to see during the video.
Yeah, the one that was on the screen playing the Leaves Are Falling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually, that's a shot from our video. Yeah, the old TV, you know, an older couple with gas masks watching the news, stuff like that.
All right, now, being the fact that you got all of this going on, what do you think the future is going to look like for XSkull8?
Hopefully tours. We're hoping to get to. Right now we're signed by Curtain Call Records from the States, and we're hoping to book a tour for next year in the States, but I don't think it's gonna be possible in 2023. So hopefully next year in 24. Yeah, that's actually that's the big plan that we want to do, like tour the Europe and tour the States, basically States more. We got more fans and more bass in and the music. I think it's more out there, you know, on the other side of the big lake. Because Leaves Are Falling was actually on billboards, like the official Billboard stuff.
Wow.
On the charts. And with that song, we got like top 20 on main rock chart and top 10 on secondary rock chart. And here in Slovenia, nobody knew about those songs and those charts. But in the States, yeah, we got big.
It's kind of crazy, though, because even though maybe a lot of people in your home country don't know about you, once you get out there, there is just so much more untapped talent out there. Places like the United States, Canada, Mexico, you never get to really see all of those bands until you get to see them on like a show like ours, like where we do it with Pipebomb Metallic. And we do get a lot of those unsigned artists out there for the world to see. So you get to see all of those different little things that are going on, especially from the countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we have our own bands that we play on our show. We have Pressure from Sweden, and we have Clay Soldiers from the UK, and we got them out, and a whole bunch of bands get to see them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of great to know that you've been on the Billboard, and countries like the United States get to see all of that.
Yeah. It was a great feeling, you know. We're really proud on everything we're doing. Every song we do, every video we shot, we try to put the best product, the best part of ourselves to fans, to people that not as much want to hear it, but need to hear it, you know.
Yeah.
Because every song we do, we try to make, we try to do like a story, you know.
Yeah.
That you can learn from it or something.
So, Rokk, do you, like you said, write the most lyrics, or do you co-write some of the tracks?
No, most of the lyrics are mine.
Yeah.
There are a couple of songs that Johnny did, but every time, every song that Johnny started the lyrics, I co-write it because I have to make it mine, you know, make it my own. I can't sing it if I don't feel it.
No.
So I always make it mine, but that's the good part with me and Johnny, because we feel each other. So it's not hard to feel what he feels, and just put myself in his skin and just make the song mine, even though it's his.
Well, you are definitely very talented, and I'm not that great at writing lyrics. So if at any point I'm probably going to need help with lyrics, I think I'm going to probably just try to reach out to you. Maybe just get a few pointers or something like that. What do you think, Lars?
No.
I'm here.
Do you have any social media for the people of Pipebomb Radio NYC?
Yeah, we got like Facebook, XSkull8. Just write XSkull8, XSkull, and the number 8. Join our Facebook group, fan group. It's XSkull8 Family. You can post there basically all stuff, almost. Check us out on Instagram. It's XSkull8 Official, and the TikTok, I think it's also XSkull8.official. That's basically it. If we play in your town, come check us out. Buy a merch, feed my dog.
Well, if you guys definitely come here, I am definitely going to be hanging out with you guys when you guys come to play. And you know what? Maybe I'll just bring the Captain Morgans with me just in case.
Well, you can bring it, but I'm not drinking it.
Lars, any final words for the people of Pipebomb Radio NYC?
No, just that it was really great of you to come on, like Ricky says, on a short notice, and really responding on my messages and everything, and just like being positive with the whole thing, and just be there.
Yeah, it was really, really crazy notice.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, guys, thanks again for having us, playing our music and supporting the band, and that's why we're here.
Yeah, we're here to cover all of our bands and the independents on the radio. That's it for another edition of Pipebomb Radio NYC. That is Rokk from XSkull8. That is Lars the Viking. I am the Master of Mayhem, and we are out of here.
Out of here.
This is Alex Alcazaz, aka the Bear of Texas, and you've just listened to Pipebomb Radio New York City, featuring your host, the Master of Mayhem, Ricky Litwinkowich. Don't forget your Pipebomb Radio New York City merch at paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com and listen to shows like Ringside Chaos and Motley Metal on all listening platforms. Tune in again next time for another episode of Pipebomb Radio New York City.